Hello everyone, I'm Ravencore, and welcome back to Mythic Realms, specifically in the Port Caelum area. Now today I'm going to be setting my sights on this island right over here to begin building what I would like to call the guild that is all about trade. Oh, what is attacking me? Hello. It's a child. Don't run. Oh, I got a piece of copper from it. Cool. Anyways, as I was saying, today I'm setting my sights on this island right over here to begin building the Caelumar Trade and Navigators Guild. Pretty much it's going to be the final authority on trade, shipping, and navigation through this city. And I'd like to think of Port Caelum as being the kind of gateway to the north. So first things first is to clear out part of this forest just so I can get myself a blank slate set up for this build. It's not going to be the biggest building in Port Caelum. I think I already know what that's going to be. That's for a future video, but it's definitely going to be a pretty large one compared to the houses. Luckily, I think it's going to use a lot of birch and oak, so it shouldn't go to waste. I feel like I missed a piece of wood in this. Didn't take too long. I got a little bit of this cleared out. Of course, this whole forest is going to be gone at some point, but I want to start building, so like, what can I say? I'm not going to do it all right now. First thing I'm going to do build-wise is extend that road out a bit, bring it over here, build a bridge, and basically just get the road layout ready. Now, you might be asking me, Ravencore, what is your plan right now? Because you were building over here, now you're going over there? Well, my plan currently is to try and build something right over here and then expand and fill this all up with residential, commercial, all of that. And I know it's a weird way of doing it, but this is the biggest project I've ever taken on. And I'm not so sure what the best way to do it is. But I do know I'm gonna have the most fun if I actually do what I wanna do. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Of course, I also wanna do things that are suggested for me, and I've gotten some really good ideas from people. So I have a good few things I think I'm going to do. I'm very excited to build the fish market that I have an idea for. So I think that's going to be next episode. Oh, that's not where I wanted you to go. So if you guys have any ideas, feel free to leave them in the comments. Because out of everything, I know I'm not going to be able to come up with enough ideas to fill an entire city. It's better if I'm able to look at a build and say, oh, this person suggested it. Or that person suggested. Yeah, I can't speak. So it's a complicated process, I can say that. This is going to be such a long project to get done. But I think it will look amazing in the long run. I might be in over my head a little bit though. I have so many ideas and not enough time to get all of them done. I have that flattened out now, so I'm just gonna go get some building materials and I can get started. Okay, I've got my building materials here. Besides getting the tuff down, I should be good to start. Now, I'm gonna wait to put down the rest of this road because I want to build the building first and put the road right up against it. But this is a really good clean slate to begin with. I'm gonna get started by placing down the stone layer first because it seems to be the signature in this city to have the first floor be stone. Don't know why, but it is. Of course, everything's gonna have pillars of spruce to give it that medieval timber vibe. Hello? Why do you guys do this every video? My god. That's sorted. Now, while it's not going to be the most detailed or biggest structure, this is probably arguably the most important structure in Port Caelum because Port Caelum isn't ruled by a royal family or anything like that. Yeah, there might be a lot of nobility, lore-wise, but the plan is for this to be a maritime republic. I dug out way too much stuff here, okay. Because of it being a maritime republic, everything that passes through this city would come through this guild. For Port Caelum, I'm taking a lot of inspiration from maritime republics in history. I spent a lot of time thinking about it. I like having lore in everything I do. By placing a trade guild here, we're essentially formalizing control over who moves goods and what can pass through, and ensures that Port Caelum remains the dominant hub for commerce. Over time, this would make up a really strong network of trade partners, allies, enemies, putting Port Caelum right in the center of a extremely large economy. That's why I want this city to be pretty big as well. Of course, not all of that is, something I can build, but it's definitely something that can be implied. And I think that's the best part about building in Minecraft, is being able to imply things like that, kind of like you could in a story. Pretty much saying that this city isn't just powerful because it's here, it's powerful because it connects everything. One really long ramble later, and I have this layer pretty much done for the bones. So I've finished up the walls of the second floor for the most part. So I wanted there to be a lot of different segment kind of vibes. So there's a few different offshoots, like this one here, the one in the front, and the other one over on the side here. The plan is to have a bit of a kind of draped awning sort of vibe over here, like a tent kind of vibe, and having a board here, some seating. Thinking a seating area over here and a bit of a garden where people can meet and discuss things would be good. I think overall it is coming together pretty well, although chiseled bookshelves, they are expensive. Let me tell you, they are very expensive, but it's coming together. It's coming together. It looks good. I'm gonna get the roof on, which is by far the most annoying part, and I will be right back. The main exterior is pretty much done for the main building. Got ourselves a chimney, so I'm gonna put the fireplace right around there inside. And of course, our few offshoots. Just a few different details here and there that I need to put in. I like the idea that this is like a small storage shed right here. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and expand the road a little bit. Since the building is actually in place now, it makes sense to actually build this. I'm so excited. This is coming out so well. I had to go grab more tuff. I wish I had an elytra, because now I have to run here and there all over again. I gotta stop whining. I'm the one who did this to myself. The road is built, so now I want to start actually doing the exterior. Interior, I still don't know what I'm gonna put. So exterior it is. First of all, I'm gonna go get some bamboo. I think I need to, set up a farm really fast for that. Because I was thinking using pale oak and bamboo slabs to do a really nice like swooping motion. I just hit my mic. I wanted to do like a swooping motion kind of thing for a canopy right here. And you can do that with wool, but not on this scale to where I would like it. I want it to be dramatic. Grab some bamboo and just start planting it everywhere. Because it's a good block to build with anyways. Planting all of the bamboo in the world right here. While that's growing, I'm gonna put a planter right here. Yeah, that's cute. And I want to put a tree in this. Just a small one. And tree is done. That's so cute. That looks so cute. I love that. That is very adorable. Put like another right here. Put just a little bush here, right along the edge. And then I think I'm going to put some seats around here. Like right here, little seating area. I really like this design for chairs and benches. Like with the shelves and everything, it just looks amazing. Very cute. I think I'm also going to go around here, just add a little bit of a trim on the bottom here. I think that helps with the depth of the build a little bit, so that's pretty nice. And something is bothering me over there. I'm gonna take this bookshelf, get up here. There's a little piece of, I think, pale oak just poking out. I don't like that. There we go. I'm gonna put a door on this as well. Saw this really cute design as well on, I think, Pinterest, where you place this on the exterior like that, and then you place a shelf right above it. Just realizing I misplaced this as well, the stair. There we go. It's a really pretty look. Something that's really nice about shelves is just like the little tiny details you can add. So I can do this to add like a detail above the door. Don't know if I'll keep the pale oak, but I do know that's really cute. I'm gonna get tons of barrels just to place them around. So like I think a barrel right here would look good. And something I like to do on barrel stacks is putting some slabs to help look a little more smooth. I think I'm gonna put one here as well. There we go. Let's do one more right here. I think I'm gonna smooth out this transition here. This is looking good from every angle I look at it, and I love that because those buildings don't look so good at every angle. This is just looking amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and get some bamboo. Just gonna plant a few stacks just so I have it. All right, that should be more than enough. And block of bamboo, bamboo planks, more bamboo planks, and then I want some stairs. That should be more than enough. And some bamboo slabs. I think that's enough. That should be good. I'm gonna run back really fast and grab some white wool. Why am I getting wool? I need pale oak. All right, pale oak. Grab here. That should be more than enough. Okay, I need to pause recording really fast. Holy. So the Overwatch spotlight may or may not have dropped right as I was gonna start building, and my friend dragged me into a call, so I got nothing done yesterday, and it is Thursday, and I upload on Fridays. So this is going to, I have a lot to get done now. I have so much to get done in so little time. The wrist brace is coming off so I can grind. I have 8 goals written down on a piece of paper, and I will get all of them done today. And I need to change the 4th to the 5th on it though. So first I'm gonna do the awning here. I'm gonna need some spruce wood for this. I need stripped spruce specifically, and some shelves. First one's gonna go there, and this one's gonna go here. Put a little bit of a trim on, and I think about here is gonna be a good height. And I have an awning built. Do I have a bed? I don't know where my bed is. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Oh, there it is. Now we have an awning down, so we're one step closer to being done. I do want to put in some good details. So I want some campfires. I think I need like 6, so let's fortune this. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. Fences, some stairs will probably look good as well. Right? Gonna add some details up here. I want banners, so now I'm gonna go get some wool. Don't know if I can make enough. Okay, yeah, I definitely don't have enough wool for this because I want to line this, and yeah, I didn't even have enough to finish one side. So I'm gonna go back and use some of my many bones and craft a little bit of white wool, because who has to craft white wool? It sounds like I need to load up Griffin's wool farm and just AFK for a while. I'm least likely to use black, I think, and lime. There we go. Then right here. Oopsies. Okay, banners are added, so we have a really nice flowy looking awning. I think I'm gonna make a kind of like bulletin message board here, using just about the same materials as everything else, just like this. I want some dark oak on this one. Dark oak and birch would look good. Do this, line it with dark oak on the bottom, and then take some birch logs and strip them. Ooh, and then I think some levers would look good. Give a little support. And I'm thinking I will set that up before every episode and discuss what I want to build next here in Port Caelum. Now, I posted a short earlier this week asking people what they wanted me to build. And unfortunately, a lot of people agreed with a parking lot of all things. But that got me thinking. I have a big city, and assumedly, they don't have cars, but they do have wagons, and they do have horses. Where are they gonna put the wagons and horses? This is meant to be a really, really busy area. So, you know what? That was a joke, but I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna build it, and you're gonna like it. So we're gonna head over here and build a parking lot, because screw you specifically, Game Wiz. This is gonna be a wagon parking lot. And now I'm setting the, you know, the idea that we have to have parking lots. There's gonna be so many. I don't know if I'm gonna add lines, like painted lines or anything, but I'm gonna build a lot of wagons. I need more spruce wood. Let's go grab more spruce wood. The question is, would the wagons be backed into the spots, or would they be left there? How would they be parked? Guessing they would be backed into the spots to make it easier to hook up the horse? Question mark? I don't know. Infrastructure's my thing. Wow, that looks so pretty over here. Oh, I made way too many signs. Oops. I need wagon wheels. All right, wagon wheels. Wagon wheels, that would be oak. Trapdoors, because why not? That's not oak. That's also not oak. Okay, what am I doing? I made way too many, but it's fine. Okay, 2, 3. I'm kind of just taking a design off of a website. I'm gonna move this over by 1. Okay, and I can stick some stuff in. Okay, I can't have to do that. I can put some stuff in the wagons if I really wanted to. Don't know if I want to. Parking lots. How lovely. They would be able to walk this out, right? Right. I don't know. It's a small parking lot. Might make some of these a little shorter. Add a little variety. Okay. All right, we have a parking lot now. We now have a parking lot. Are you happy? Are you very happy now? I want a bell here, and there is a village out that way, so I'm just gonna go steal their bell really fast. I have finished 1 Coca-Cola since I sat down. I should start making a counter for how many Coca-Cola cans I drink while making a video. I have another can that I have not drank yet that's sitting next to me. Are your eyes Yeah, I think I need to go through and fix all of their eyes. While I'm here, I'm gonna grab any bushes I find. Yoink. If it weren't for the flickering, these guys would look really cute. But like, they have a lot of Z fighting flickering, and I don't know what's causing it. I think it's sodium? Hey, I want to put a bell right there. It's a really tiny detail, but it's a detail that I like. I want to add some details as well, like little things like, ooh, fonts. So I got this font thing because I really liked it. Like delayed cargo or something, and like a wind notice or something. Like there's too much weather, or maybe like a delayed due to weather or something. Like maybe there's a storm in the south. I'm gonna send a screenshot of this to GameWiz. I built your parking lot, GameWiz. Are you happy? I built your parking lot. So, thank you, that one Russian guy, 3202. This is your parking lot now. This is not part of the list, but I'm realizing I should probably build the bridge. So I'm gonna do that really fast. Okay, I have the bridge mostly done now. I think this is just wide enough for those wagons. All right, I got my second Coca-Cola ready. Good. Since I have a parking lot here, I probably want to put a place to put the horses. Hold on, I need more grass. Boom. I don't know where to put the horse thing. I do know I want to have buildings over here, so like probably like right here, right against this. I just need like a horse hitching post, so maybe I can just put it here. So like, I'm thinking maybe I can just do some water here, like that, fill it up, and then have some hitching areas, like with fences. Maybe like one right there, you know, like that. I don't know. Like that. Do I have any leads? I know I have leads. I just don't know where they are. Let's go get a bucket and some leads. Oh, whoa, that's bamboo. I walked right into the bamboo. I wish I could raise my simulation distance for that. Yippee! I'm also gonna grab some bones for bone meal. A couple firefly bushes would be good. Bucket. And some leads. I'm just gonna go ahead and tame some of the horses that I see around the area. Like, there's one right here. Become my friend. So you're gonna get hitched up right there. Maybe not stuck. I don't want you to be stuck. I want you to be there. There we go. Boom. Horse. Okay, I don't like these fences. Horse hitching post. I think I will do that though, to kind of separate the parking lot from the building area. So I guess you could use those to hitch up a horse. I'm gonna put down a few more seats. What if I put one back here too? That'll be cute. No, overlook the sea or river, I guess. I'm gonna put some bollards, you know, like things to keep wagons from going off, like that. Helps keep them from going off the road. Hi, Maui. Yes, my darling. Why are you upset? I'm gonna go around and bone meal things now. Add some vegetation. I don't want it tall. I want short. Place some firefly bushes around here so at night it goes really pretty. They really should update the bone meal mechanic because you only really get like 3 or 4 flowers from it unless you're in a flower forest, which feels not so fun. You should be able to get more from that, especially in like river biomes or something where, you know, you can find a lot of bushes and a lot of firefly bushes. I love the look of just a lot of grass on the ground though. So I think that is going to be just about it for everything this video. I am really excited to get this area really started now. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to drink some water, wear your seatbelt. Oh, and it's raining. Take care of yourself. Ravencore signing out. Bye!